All right, let's see what we got here. We'll skip this for now. I have a feeling this one's gonna be really close. I take it for a ride, it's pretty close. I can tell just by driving it, so. Maximum. All right, we are dealing with the 2008 USA. This uses the 18-inch 245/45 tires. I know because I just put 2 on the back. This is pretty much baseline specs, what it's calling for, and then the tolerance, 0.08. So let's see what we got. Not seeing my camera because you guys are in my way. All the reflectors, when you put them on, you put them on and you level it. So what I like doing is putting a wheel chuck here once I know I'm centered on the plates and everything's leveled. That way when I roll it back and I roll it forward, it's gonna stop in the same orientation. So now we're gonna take and place the vehicle in neutral. This one should roll relatively easy. Lined up, hold it. Okay, now roll it back forward. This is why I keep that wheel chuck in place. Now I can just go to a back wheel and push it on it. That should be good. We'll let that calibrate and we'll see where we're at. Camera's good, toe's a little off. I'm going to take and measure the caster next. That's going to measure a sweep. Now it wants me to center the steering wheel when I'm ready. All right. Now it's going to have me turn the steering wheel all the way to the left. My pen's out of my tables. It's about 20 degrees, I believe, to the left. Get it close and then we'll hold it. Things touching. Right. Move it back to the center. All right, so as you can see, we're all within specs as far as our caster and camber. So we're just gonna go in and adjust the toe. So this one's gonna be pretty straightforward. We could adjust it live or we could adjust it with wind toe. I'll show you how to do it with wind toe. In this step, I'm gonna start the vehicle. We're gonna put the brake on along with leveling the steering wheel. Put it back in park. Start the vehicle. Take our brake pedal depressor, put it there like so. I like to climb up in the vehicle to make sure the steering wheel is centered. I usually have my step ladder over here. That looks good for me. I'm gonna leave it running just because of the way that reacts. Make sure it didn't move on me. All right. We'll leave it running. Start it up, brakes on, steering wheel is centered. Now we're going to start on the right side. You can see it wants us to move it in. All right, starting on the right side, we got the tie rod jam nut broke loose. You can see where we're at. I'm gonna turn it one direction. Okay, so it wants to go this way. As you can see, we're moving closer. Sometimes I like to get it close. And then I'll lock the jam nut, because a lot of times when you lock this jam nut, it pulls out just a little bit. Alright. Alrighty, so we're all locked in. Everything looks good. Alright, ready? Now we're going to do the same thing on the passenger side. Alright. All locked in. Sand the steering wheel. There she goes. Alright, steering wheel centered. Alright, bam. Sometimes what I'll do is, after I lock it in, I'll take and I'll bounce this front end. And we'll come back around, we'll take a look at it. As you can see, our toes all right within spec. I'm gonna jump to the back and then we'll call it good. Okay guys, now that I'm happy with where we ended up, I'm gonna take and close this one out. I'll print this final measurements. Next thing we gotta do is take it for a test drive, make sure everything feels good. Before bringing the vehicle to me, she had a blowout, and I think that's what blew out the strut. They hit a really bad pothole. Now that everything's changed and whatnot, I like to see what tire is not reading the TPMS, and maybe we'll take care of that for him. She had 2 new tires put on elsewhere. For that demonstration, I'll be using this Maxi TPMS tool. It's pretty handy. We're gonna do diagnosis. We'll go under advanced. I'll have to find Nissan. Maxima. Hey, it's a 315 megahertz. Hey, there you go. Okay. Well, let's connect it and see if we get this light to turn off. All right, remove this stuff. So you see what I'm referring to. We have the TPMS light on. Find our data link. Okay. All right, ID's read successfully. Okay. Sometimes these will do a position relearn on their own, but I just want to make sure. We'll do an OBD relearn. So we're gonna go around and scan the car one more time. Now it's right in the sensor IDs. Right successful. All right, OBD relearn successful. Bam, now everything is green the way it should be. So tires were mixed up a little bit. So we reset everything, everything is in the right position. So now we're good to go. No more TPMS light, woohoo! I forgot to lock the plates. For the ride. I know. I also performed the calibration after the alignment. All right, let's see what we got. So far, so good. Alrighty guys, well there you have it. No hands on the wheel. Feels really good. Steering wheel's nice and straight. Alright, now we got this cheap Wrangler. Gotta put a radiator in it. And check engine lights on. It also has a misfire. I feel it. So I might diagnose this thing before I put a radiator in it.